crafty friends. This is Geneva from Crafty Wytch Kreations. I hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend. I'm here to show you the design team project that I did for Release the Craftin for January. So as some of you may know, if you've watched my very first video or if you've been following me on Instagram, Priscilla has agreed for me to be a guest design team member for 2020. It's my first design team position, and I believe it's Priscilla's first time doing a design team. So I'm very honored that she allowed me to work with her kits. So for January, she asked us to use her kit, the Parish After Dark, which is a gorgeous black and white kind of Victorian Gothic noir kit. It has a lot of skulls and potion bottles and things like that. So I kind of wanted to play around with that very Gothic Victorian vibe. And so we didn't have a lot of rules. It was just that we had to use pretty much everything in the kit, and we couldn't use anyone else's digitals. And if we used any of Priscilla's digitals other than the Parish After Dark, we had to minimize it. So I kind of made myself a little bit of an extra challenge. And in this project here, I'll talk about this one in a minute, there is no digitals or any ephemera for the most part that is not Priscilla's. Very, very few things in this kit are not from Priscilla's kit. That was a challenge that I did. I wanted to make the whole thing with just that one kit and to minimize as much outside ephemera and things like that as I could. Of course, I had to add certain things like lace and flowers and charms, but for the most part it's completely Priscilla's. So I'm going to talk about this one first, and then I'm going to talk about this one in the back, because that's more of an extra. This was the main project. So this was made with a manila file folder, and it is also inspired by one of Priscilla's works. She did a very similar, or not very similar, pretty much this exact thing for her Witch of the Woods journal. She made like a little field notebook extra to go with that big junk journal. And I really liked it, so I've made this a couple of times. And I thought for her first design team project, I would use one of her designs. So let's get into this. So right now it has this elastic ruffle, just tie closure. I'm not sure if this is going to remain the closure. I had a bit of an issue. I did not make the spine big enough, because I kind of went a little bit overboard with decorating, because I was just so excited and I had so much fun working with her kit. So it as you can see, it is packed. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find another closure. I'm thinking to do the Tim Holtz bulldog clips with the chain. So, but I don't have any in my stock right now, so I have to go and get some. So let's start with the front. So on the front, I did a collage. The first thing you'll see is this kind of newspaper script on the back. The entire folio, front, back, inside, is covered with this white tissue paper, like newsprint script. Now, I got that at Hobby Lobby. I collaged tea-dyed tissue paper, and what I did, let me bring it up so you can see, I crinkled it and I did some black soot distress oxide to give it this like crinkled effect. Then I collaged some pieces from her kit. Now what I did was I printed a few of her pages onto tissue paper. So this is an image from her kit that I cut out or that I printed on tissue paper and then cut out. This is also a piece from one of her pages that I printed on tissue paper and then cut out. And it is all collaged onto the front cover. This is 2 die cut pieces that I received from one of the other design team members because I thought that the cover needed something else and I don't have any die cut machines. So she sent me these and I believe that it is just perfect because it has a little spider over here that is pretty much somewhat covered with the lace. There's spiders in the kit. There's a crow or a raven, however you want to say it. There's ravens in the kit, and then there's this awesome skull with the top hat, which you'll see in a little bit matches some of the images in the kit. So it was just perfect, and it just clinched the front cover. And then I still thought it needed something else, so I put this little dude on here. This is, I believe, a Prima flower. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. I don't have the original packaging. But it was a Halloween set that I got from either Michael's or Hobby Lobby this past Halloween. And I just thought it looked really pretty with the black and white and the little touch of gold. And then I covered the spine with this black and white. It's a burlap with the white lace sewed on. And then the back, again, I did the white newsprint, the tea-dyed tissue paper. Let me bring it down a little bit. This little bit of like black lace tissue paper, that was from the kit. And then, of course, this piece right here is from the kit. These were just little, it's a trim that I have in my stash. They're little black ruffle rosettes. And I had these are actually the centers from Brad flowers. I cut the tongues off and used them as centerpieces. And now this I'm very proud of. You'll see another piece like this. This is a DIY homemade stamp that I made using a stamp kit right here from Stamped and Sealed on Etsy. I'll also link their site below. And so I made that and I put it right there on the back because again, I felt like it needed something. Okay, so that's the front and back. I also have this little tab that says that I did a little collage piece and it says After Dark, which is, the kit's name is Parish After Dark. I also have these 2 little charms with black and white and silver beads. Okay, come on guys. There we go. And that I think just are really cute. So let's open it up and let's see what's inside. So you open it up and the first thing you see is going to be this little, it's a concertina style. Oh, okay, that's too dark for you to see. I was trying to show you the actual like concertina. But it's a concertina style pocket that I made out of black cardstock. And then I used pieces from the kit to decorate. So this is a piece from her kit. This is a cutout from one of the pages of the kit. Both of these are ephemera pieces that she gives you. They're actually little like hang tags. So it comes with the round piece and it even has like a little hang tag where you punch the hole and you can use it as a hang tag. Well, I was having trouble thinking of how to use it, so when I made this, I was like, oh, perfect. So I just punched the center out and used them as the buttons for my button string closure. And then when you flip it open, this part also has, I believe this piece was from a tag. There's currently nothing in here. That's why I said I want to make some more ephemera pieces to kind of fill it up. My idea for this was originally to do it just like Priscilla did for her Wish of the Woods, which was like a field notebook. So it was a little mini journal. But as you'll see in a second, or as you can guess, it's too chunky. So what I decided is that this would be the like ephemera holder for a journal. And you'll see, which was the second piece, which we'll see in a second. So now I did this, what I believe is a beautiful fabric flip, if I do say so myself. It's my first fabric flip, so I'm very proud of it. So it was done with slow stitching because I do not have a sewing machine. So we'll go layer by layer. So on the top is this black like applique flower that I cut out of a piece of like really nice crocheted lace, and I just put a flat back pearl on in the center. Then I have this beautiful white pearl lace. This piece is a piece of like black velvet, like crushed velvet. Then you have the white lace here. Then I'm not sure if you can tell, but this is a black lace. It's very pretty. It's very fine, and it's gorgeous. And then this nice, beautiful paisley black and white distressed fabric. You'll notice this in a couple of spots in the folio. For instance, it is what I use to back the little stamp. And then once you flip it all the way up, you have a little tiny journaling spot. And then this is a piece of the kit that I fussy cut out and put right there. Okay, and it's all held down with a altered paper clip, which you'll see the altered side of it in a second. Alright, and then you flip it again. And so instead of doing a full journal, to keep it not as chunky, I just did a scrap sampler, like kind of notepad. So I have, it's done with the eyelets. It's not removable, but I love this eyelet look. So I have some more of that black and white fabric. I have this pretty like shimmery black ribbon. Sorry for the lighting, guys. And then I just have random pieces of, so craft paper. This is like newsprint, ivory, tea-dyed graph, and notebook paper. This is an image from her kit. I love the owl. I had to have that owl in here somewhere. Some more newsprint, some more graph and notebook paper, some of the ivory paper, the craft paper, and then again, this is a piece from the kit. See, I mean, it's just a gorgeous kit. I mean, and then I may go back and put maybe like a permanent journaling space right here, or a collage. I'm not sure. I'm trying to decide what to do in that spot. So now here is a pocket from the kit with this cute yet creepy little skeleton of conjoined twins. And it is a double pocket. This is also a pocket you get in the kit, except for this one is just the blank like watercolor, and I collaged some of the tea-dyed paper and then some of the printed tissue paper. So this is a little Patricia Veramontes style pocket tag. So it has two pockets on the front. I did another collage with the tissue paper, some of the tea-dye graph paper, and then this was an image that was actually from a pocket in the kit, or not a pocket, an envelope, and I just cut out the center of the envelope and used it as decoration. Then I did just a piece of the graph paper with a stamp from the Stamped and Sealed. And then there is a little, oh, let me turn it. There's a little journaling card from the kit. And it has a little bit of journaling space on the back. So far, this pocket is left empty. It may stay empty just to tone down the chunkiness. And then it has a pocket on the back, currently empty, with a nice little bit of journaling space. Again, this is from the kit. So there's that. Well, here, let me put it back. And then this, which is originally going to be in the journal space, but I decided that it would be really cool as like a removable journaling space. So it has a full page from the kit, and then on the back is just tea stain paper, and it just folds up and just sticks right there. I just thought that would be kind of cool to pull out and make some lists and things. So then this folds back, and then you open it here. Alright, and this was where the journal was going to go. So here is a pretty big belly band. It can hold a good bit, with a strip from one of the pages in the kit with this awesome skull and moth design. Down here is the second stamp that I made using the Stamped and Sealed kit, and then this is the part from the altar paper clip that holds the fabric flip down. And it is a, sorry guys, I'm trying not to hit the camera. So I used a butterfly piece. I fussy cut it out of one of the tags and used that. Then I have this cute little, it's just a collage piece with a button that I thought fit the theme. This is a pocket from the kit with this cool snake. I have two altered playing cards that I used pieces from the kit. So there's more of the rosette that we saw on the back. This was a tag that I just cut the tag part off, and I collaged some of her watercolor paper, the tea stain paper, and then the image with the beautiful owls. And this is a Tim Holtz, I think it's from the Small Talk sticker pack, Use Your Wings, and then some more of that burlap lace, and it just has Priscilla's tea stain paper, or not, watercolor paper, my tea stain paper, and then I just did some lines, and this little water droplets, those come from the Stamped and Sealed kit. Then this one, again, this was a tag from the kit that I printed small and then just cut off the tag part. Watercolor paper, tea stain paper, image, life was meant for a great adventure. Another one of the floral rosettes, and then some more watercolor, tea stain paper, droplets, and journal lines. And those just stick right here. And with this, it's again a double pocket. I did it just like the other one where it has the designed pocket, and then it has just the plain watercolor pocket where I did collaging with tissue paper. you can have a little bit of journaling space back here if you want to. And then this is another Patricia Veramonte's tag image from the kit, some lace from the fabric flip, journaling space, and then this one has just the one pocket right here that's currently empty. All right, so that is the main project. Some of you may know I originally wanted it to be a journal, and I even posted a picture on Instagram with journal pages in the folio. But like I said, it was too chunky. So I took the pages out and I made this companion journal for the folio. So it's the journal and then the ephemera folio to go with it. This here, so this is just actually I think it's a box from a 6-pack of adult beverages. And so I just covered it with the paisley black and white. I did a front piece with the newsprint. This frame and skull is a piece from one of the pages of the kit that I fussy cut out. And then this is just an image that I had in my collection. I believe I got this from Tailor Made Journals. I don't remember though because it was just in my stash. So, I'm not sure. And I just cut out the center of the frame and put her behind because I felt like she fit that kind of gothic. I don't know, she really fits the theme for me. The back is just plain and I think I'm going to leave it that way. And then inside right now it just has a couple of pages from the kit and just some regular paper. So this is of course from the kit. Some paper, we've got some flip outs, another flip out, some little paper. These are all the same types of papers that I used in the notebook, except this one has some watercolor pages. I just didn't have any scraps from those because I used the whole watercolor paper. Another flip. And then the center is another piece from the kit. And then, of course, you start flipping back. And I'm just flipping until you can see the back piece. So this has a flip out. And then some journaling space. So that is my project, design team project for January for Release the Craftin. I really enjoyed working with this kit. It's going to be so much fun making some more ephemera for the journal. I may have to take some stuff out of this. I don't know. It's just so chunky. If any of you have ideas on closures for journals or folios like this, please let me know, because other than the bulldog clips I'm not quite sure what to do, but it definitely needs a closure because see, I mean, it's chunky. It's a chunky monkey. All right guys, thank you so much for coming and watching, and stay tuned because I'm going to be doing some more of the mysterious love letters altered envelopes. There's going to be 2 more parts. And then I'm also going to start putting up some videos for my next design team project for Priscilla. I think I'm going to do it as a start to finish video project where you get to see me make the entire project. Of course, some things I won't do on camera, but you'll get to see pretty much the majority of the project done here on YouTube. So please stay tuned. If you haven't, like, comment, subscribe, make sure to hit the bell so that you're notified when I have more videos posted. And then also go look me up on Instagram, Facebook, and check out my Etsy. This will be put up on my Etsy as soon as I am comfortable that I feel like that it is finished. in order to sell. I would have waited to do the video, but I have to post the video by a certain time. So I felt like it was finished enough for the project purposes, but it is not finished enough for me to feel comfortable selling it. I feel like it needs some more before I feel comfortable selling it. So definitely stay tuned. I will be posting that on Instagram when it is ready. So all the links will be in the description box for me, Priscilla, Stamped and Sealed. Yeah, thank you for coming out. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay tuned for more things. And peace. Love you guys. Bye.